Hey class, this week's discussion post prompts us to analyze Erik Erikson's psychosocial developmental stages theory as it applies to young and middle adulthood, as well as compare that theory to Arnett's emerging adulthood theory and talk about which is most applicable and why. So, Erikson's young adult theory, talking about younger adults, he discusses intimacy versus isolation, which is learning to develop and maintain healthy relationships. In middle adulthood, he discusses generativity versus stagnation phase, which is beginning to look outside of yourself and to provide care and concern for younger adults. Um, Arnett's emerging adulthood theory, he talks about this is the ages of 18 to 25. And he states that this is a prolonged exploration of social and economic roles where young people try out new experiences related to love, work, financial responsibility, and education without committing to one specific plan. So, to me, the one that is most applicable is Arnett's emerging adulthood theory. I'm a good example of this. I'm 31 years old and I'm still in college. I don't think that if you would have asked me at 18 or even 25 what I wanted to do, I could have answered you. I mean, I just had no idea, especially at 18. I absolutely had no idea. Hutchinson states that most young people in emerging adulthood are in education, training, while most people in their 30s have a more established career path. Also, the median age for marriage is continuing to rise. So people are waiting later and later on to get married. Um, Also, emerging adults move residents more often than any other age group. So, um, 18 to 24-year-olds are moving around a lot, just not, I would say not stable. I know between the ages of 18 and 24, I definitely was not stable. Um, People are also having children later on in life. People are just waiting longer and longer. Um, to do the normal things or normal things. I hate to say that, but to do things like get married, have children, buy a home, and things like that. And I think a lot of things play into that. Um, but I mean, you hear it said all the time that someone's frontal lobe in their brain, don't quote me on this, but their frontal lobe doesn't completely fuse together until the age of 25. I know that my insurance went down significantly when I turned 25. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but I definitely feel like maybe many years ago that Erickson's um, developmental stages theory was correct, but I think now that we're moving on into the future, I believe that Arnett's emerging adulthood theory is most applicable to today's 18 to 25-year-olds. All right, that's all I have. Thanks.